Hi everyone. Listen, life is hard. Let's make no bones about that. Life is hard. But sometimes we make it harder than it needs to be. And my message to you today is choose your hard. Choose what hard road you're going to take. There is no easy road in life. There are some roads that are easier than others. But by the same portion, there are some that are harder than others. And so much of that comes down to how we're choosing at the moment. Let's take marriage, for instance. Marriage is hard, but divorce is hard. So choose your hard. Which one of those do you want to work at? My wife and I have worked at our marriage, and we've been happily married for 32 years. Has every single moment been moonlight and roses? No, it hasn't. Have we ever nearly split up? Well, no, we haven't actually, because we decided a long time ago that it'll be harder to not be married than to be married. And so we chose our hard and we decided to make a life together, and we do life together. And subsequently, we've discovered that we've chosen the lesser of the two hards, and we've worked at the marriage. Um, I do understand for some people that wasn't an option because you found yourself in an abusive relationship, in which case you need to get out of that because it's only going to chip away at your self-confidence and your self-worth, which is usually what the abuser is trying to do, actually. Divorce is hard. I know of some people that have been married for a long, long time and have gotten divorced. And I know of some people that are busy going through divorces, and it's hard. It's a very, very soul-destroying process. So choose your hard. Um, being overweight and unhealthy is hard. Being fit and in good shape is hard. So choose your hard. And I'm finding myself in that situation, and you can hold me accountable to this right now, where I do love cake. It's a thing. I love cake, and I do like sort of luxurious foods, and I like chocolate and all that sort of thing. And that is my big tussle, because as you get older, those sort of things, your body doesn't cope with them as well as it used to when you were younger. And so I'm choosing my hard at the moment. And for me, it's very hard to walk past confectionery in a shop, but it's also hard for me to discipline myself into a regular exercise regime, which I'm now trying to do. And so hopefully by the end of the summer, there'll be some results from that because I've decided to choose my hard. And I would rather be in good shape and denying myself some sweet treats and things than be in really bad shape and finding life very, very difficult, because once you've lost your health, it's very, very hard to get it back again. And I'm talking about chronic illnesses and things where parts of you are just not working anymore. Your legs, your arms, or your eyes, your hearing. And looking after yourself is so absolutely paramount. Being in debt is hard. Managing your money is hard. Choose your hard. One of those is going to work for you, and debt is very, very seldom the one that's going to win. Communication is hard. Not communicating is hard. Some people find communication easier. I find communication to be a rather easy thing. That is just how I'm wired. I am a natural communicator. I do it for a living. Not communicating though, because it's just too awkward a conversation. It's just going to take too much out of you. And that's hard because it starts to build walls, and I'm all about building bridges. Life's never easy. It's always going to have aspects that are hard. It'll always be. But you can choose your hard. And some things in life are a little bit tougher than other things. Some things are more difficult than other things. For instance, you might find obeying the law to be really hard. Well, going to prison is hard. Choose your hard. It's like for me, I don't plan to do anything like that, but I do find it hard to stick to speed limits sometimes, because I get lost in music that I'm playing, and I've got my arms sticking out when the weather's nice, and I'm singing away to myself, or I'm lost in my thoughts, and it's hard to regulate my speed, but then it's harder when I get a fine. So you got to choose your hard. And so that's what life is all about. Make the right choices, and you do find that the correct consequences come your way. So thanks so much for joining me. I'll be back with you again really, really soon. Please hit the subscribe button. I'd like to hit 1,000 subscriptions really soon. Let's make that happen.